Bunting basics. Be in front of the plate. Stay low to reduce the strike zone. Bat out in front with your eyes close to the bat. Start with your bat at the top of the strike zone and never try to bunt a ball that is higher than your bat.
Sacrifice bunt. Bunting in fast-pitch softball is huge. You get a dominating pitcher on the mound. You got to be able to get that ball, put it in play, and you get your teammates on base. Your job with a sacrifice bunt is to move her to the next base. You're giving yourself up to move your teammate, and you got to be able to execute this skill. So again, whether you're the number 4 batter on your team or the number 8th batter on the team, you've got to be able to get down the sacrifice bunt. So let's review some of the key principles, elements to a good sacrifice bunt. You want to make sure that you're up in the box, and what will happen here is that when you make contact with the ball, you have a greater chance of it being fair. Often a person will try to sacrifice bunt on the way back. They might have put it down, but the ball is going to end up being in foul territory. So again, you want to be up in the box. As you can see, Erin here, she's got the bat at the top of the strike zone. Okay. This will also help you because if anything is higher than your hand, you know it's not going to be a strike. And a sacrifice bunt, we want to bunt strikes. All right. We'll take a walk. That'll move our teammate as well. So top of the strike zone is where you want the bat. You'll also notice that the bat is pretty much horizontal. You can have a slight angle to it. That's not a problem. We certainly don't want this type of angle with the bat. So pretty much horizontal. Her fingers are cupped and behind the bat. Again, this will ensure that her hands, her fingers won't get hit by the ball. Her eyes are down and a lot of times are looking out. A lot of times I'll tell my players to pretend they're smelling the bat. Again, we want to get the eyes as close to the level of the bat. Again, that will help them be able to read their pitch. We want the bat out in front. And in addition, you can see with Erin, we have her weight is on her front leg, and her knees are nice and relaxed and flexed. But you want your weight on that front leg. As we talked about, we have the bat at the top of the strike zone, so pitches that are going to be lower and our strikes, again, we're going to use our knees to go down and move the bat. We do not want to be dropping the bat head because if we drop the bat head, then we're going to get a pop-up. So keep the bat horizontal, use your legs, use your knees to go down and get balls that are lower than the bat and that are still in the strike zone. And also a good way to think about when you want to make contact with the ball is to pretend you're trying to catch the ball with the bat. So that'll give you just a little bit of give. Again, you have the bat out in front, but just a little bit of give to kind of deaden it a little bit, so it'll make it a much tougher play for the defense.